Hello, welcome to my workshop. I'm Chris Pine. Today we're going to work on and build this planter. It's an herb planter that mounts on the wall, and I make it from some old salvaged barn wood. I got the idea and inspiration from a post on lumberjocks.com. Let's see what we can make happen today. The wood I was going to use to make the planter is this old barnwood. It is actually cedar barnwood, so it should work really well for this project. It looks pretty rough right now, but I think we can clean it up and it'll do just fine. I have the pieces cut to basic shape for the sides of the boxes, and this will be the back of the planter. So if you want to see, for example, this is how it will work. So this will be one side, and then there'll be another one obviously over there, and we'll put pieces along this edge, and this edge, so that it's open up here to put the soil and the plants. So I just need to finish cutting my angles on my other pieces. I didn't want to bore you with all the cuts, and I did some cleaning up of this wood. This is some pretty ratty wood. But I ran it through the planer, cleaned up the surface a little, and this is what we've got. These are going to be the sides of the individual planter boxes that's going to go along this board here. And I've cut, and again, I took measurements of the angles roughly, and then I did a divide by 2 so that you would get the appropriate angle as like so on the... That's not the right piece. So that you got the appropriate angle like so. And then the other piece will come up like so. And again, these aren't perfect by any means because I'm using some pretty rough cutting. However, this is going to come together. I didn't have any wood that was long enough to use one piece here, so I'm piecing that in as well. And the idea is there's going to be 4 of these boxes. The 2 along the bottom are 10 inches long here. This will be the top of the box, so the dirt goes in here like so. 10 inches and 8 inches for the upper 2, a little smaller. And I've got some assembly to do. There's a lot of pieces here that I cut at different angles. Again, I don't have those exact angles, approximately 30 degrees on these. 15 degrees on each side, and that's what I did. Whatever you decide to cut is obviously what kind of an angle you're going to have to compensate for. That's the general idea. It's ugly now. We'll do some more sanding, and we might throw some oil on this before we are finished. Before I do any further assembly, I want to give this a coat of stain. And what I wanted was some redwood stain. It's called redwood stain. It's this color. And I just bought a sample. I'm hoping that'll be enough for me to do what I need to do here. And it's kind of this color here. Not kinda, it is this color here. And I wanted it to be, it's a non-transparent solid stain. So this will protect the wood and actually make it look a lot better because this wood's pretty unattractive. I roughly placed the first of the boxes onto the backer board, and I pre-drilled some holes into the box from behind the backside of the board, and I've countersunk them, and now I'm going to secure the box with some 1 5/8 long deck screws. Just going to drill some drain holes in the bottom of each planter. Thanks for watching today. I think this project turned out really nice and it's going to get a lot of use this summer. I will link the original project that inspired this one in my description of the video, as well as links to my other social media contacts. If you are not a subscriber, I would welcome you and invite you to subscribe and not miss any future videos. Please like the video, and for all of you who are subscribers, thanks so much. It means a lot to me to have you as an audience from my videos. Until next time, God bless. We'll see you later. A little rain today. It's good, we need it.